Greetings, empowered souls. This is Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing well and amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. So guys, I'm here giving you all your May 2025 divine messages from Most High Divine Source Creator and my higher self. And this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Capricorn Collective. What's up, Cap? Before we get started, two things. One, of course, is please hit the like button. Please and thank you. I do appreciate that so much. And if you haven't already, please share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And the other thing is to cut down on time. I'm trying something here. I went ahead and pre-shuffled because I tend to use a couple of decks for readings. I don't just use one deck. Most of the time I use different decks. So in order to cut down on some of the reading and time, I did pre-shuffle a few of the decks. Now I will shuffle the rest of the decks here as we go throughout the reading, but I just wanted to get the three decks out of the way. So that's what I did. So Capricorn, as always, guys, keep in mind that these messages won't be for every Capricorn. This is a collective message. If you need me to go into your energy specifically, for your specific situation, my information is down below in the description area. Okay. With that being said, Capricorn, I first asked what the strongest, most predominant energies you guys will be having for May 2025. And I will say that I came up with door to value. That came out in reverse. We have door to value here. See all this money, but it came out in reverse. And the other card that came out is third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. This also came out in reverse. So the third chakra is, if some of you guys don't know, the third chakra is the solar plexus chakra, our stomach area, which represents our self-confidence, our courage, our self-esteem. It is the seat to our divine power and how we see ourselves. And so that's in reverse. Now, based on the other cards that did come out, this is definitely tied to some type of financial situation here. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like you've gotten this message before, Capricorn. I feel like I did a reading maybe a few months ago where you guys might have been struggling in the area of finance or maybe not having or feeling like you don't have the confidence to meet a goal or to finish a project, or there's something that you guys may have been questioning where you may be lacking the confidence in yourself. You may be self-doubting. You may be doubting yourself on whether or not you can make something happen that has to do with maybe your career or some type of financial stability or financial goal. Okay. And with the door to value coming out in the reverse and the solar plexus third chakra coming out in the reverse, it's giving me that same energy. Okay. But also we have here New Year's, Happy New Year, New Year's Day, something significant about this holiday, which would be January 1st here in the United States. I guess to be January 1st everywhere. I don't know. But keep in mind, January 1st is also Capricorn energy. That's Capricorn. So something significant could have happened on New Year's Day. Some of you guys could have been celebrating your birthday on New Year's Day. Okay. But we also have termination. It says you may be getting let go from a job. You're fired. Now, Cap, this could be having to do with your job. Maybe there's something going on at your job that may be threatening your, of course, your position, your financial stability. With so many things going on in the world right now, especially with the economy and all these changes in the government and all these things that are happening that are affecting people's jobs, you could be one of these people who could be affected by some of the decisions in the government, or maybe your company is at risk of being no more. I don't know. But there's definitely an energy where you guys could be going into May, maybe getting some type of confirmation, whether it's here or from someplace else, that has to do with your financial stability and or career. Or you could be, there could be a situation where they are they're laying off people at your job. And maybe that is a fear that you have of getting fired. This could be more of a fear than something that may actually happen. It's different for everybody. Everybody's situation is different, but there's definitely a huge energy of financial instability, because we also have empty wallet, which came out. It says financial insecurities and setbacks, business troubles and job loss, can't afford a decent date. Okay. So when I was shuffling and these cards came out, it was a clear sign that there's something going on with your finances, Capricorn. Or you can flip it. Maybe it's someone that you were connected to who's having these issues, who's going into maybe these financial setbacks, or could be getting laid off from a job. It may not be you, Capricorn, but take it how it does resonate, but don't make it fit. Don't force it to fit if it's not your story. But there's definitely some energy here. The strongest energies are having to do with finances and career and financial instability and some type of delay or setbacks, okay? Sorry to say, but I have to honor the energy that comes out. All right, then we also have secrets. It says holding back, keeping things hidden, not telling the entire truth, buried knowledge. So there's two things I'm getting with this, Capricorn. It could be that maybe you do know something about your job that may not be secure, or maybe there is something going on with the job or some type of job situation that you may not want to tell someone, or that you may not want to talk about or tell someone. You could be maybe hiding the fact that they could be having layoffs at your jobs, or it could be a situation where you could be the breadwinner in your family. There's something going on regarding your finances and or job position where you may not be saying anything because you don't want to worry anybody. You don't want anybody to panic. Or it could be that your job could be hiding this information of the corporation or the organization or company could be in trouble financially. It's so many scenarios that I'm getting here, that I'm getting hit with here. So you guys, your reading so far has been very, very straightforward. So that's what I'm getting so far for you guys for May 2025. As I said, this could be what's happening to you, Capricorn. I almost called you Virgo for some reason. This could be an energy that could be happening to you, or that has happened recently or will be happening in May, or this could be someone close to you, but it may affect you in some type of way, especially if maybe you're married or in a long-term relationship and you guys share bills. Yeah, it could indirectly affect you if it's not you. Okay. Let me clear this energy. That was a little heavy. But to be honest with you, no one likes to hear that. And that's not the best energy, of course, that I'm getting, but that is what's coming out. And I have to stay true to what it is I'm feeling and what it is I'm channeling. And this is not going to be for every Capricorn. Let me reiterate that. There may be some parts that apply to you and some parts that apply to someone else. So what other messages, Divine Spirit, do you have for Capricorn Collective for May 2025? Please and thank you. I will say this, what I am getting though also is an energy is, if this is happening to you directly, Capricorn, sorry, the window's open. I hope it's not too disruptive, but if this is happening directly to you, Capricorn, I'm already getting a feeling that you guys are probably going to be ahead of ahead of the game or 5 steps ahead, at least when it comes to like strategy and what it is that you guys need to plan and do to safeguard yourself, or to, I feel like you guys are already or will be getting a plan in motion to prepare yourself if that does come down the pike at your job. Or I feel like your wheels are already going to be in motion, and they are already going to be, they're going to be in the right path in terms of your way of thinking and strategizing and planning and preparing. Yep. And as I say that, I look at the bottom of the deck here where it says the temple path. You're going to be on the right path in terms of your way of thinking and getting your wheels in motion and strategizing. Okay. You're going to be on that right path. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing me to that. Okay. What other messages do we have for Capricorn Collective May 2025? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. I'll take these cards in the upright. Okay, we have past, lack, and suffering. So this talks about some type of suffering, some type of lack, maybe even regret. This does have the energy of being down and out, being affected by a struggle or situation. Okay, so, but with the past, it's also making me feel like this is going to be, the energy I'm getting, Cap, is that whatever, if this does affect you directly, if this is your story, Cap, I feel like this is something that is going to, it's going to be short term. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's going to be a short term situation. If you do happen to find yourself out of a job or laid off or whatever it is that could be affecting your finances, I do feel like it's something that's just going to be a short term thing. I don't feel like it's going to be a long situation because, as I said, there's something that you're going to be planning and strategizing that's going to plan out well in your favor. And I don't feel like whatever energy this is that you may be in, it's not going to be anything long term. And then we have Venus offer. We have a flower here. And honestly, what I get from this energy is, even though Venus represents beauty, harmony, I feel like for you guys, with this Venus offer and this red rose or flower, I get more of a sense of a gift. Something that's going to be offered to you. This could be the one thing, whatever's offered to you. Yeah, it has offer down here. Whatever's offered to you, Capricorn, I feel it's the one thing that's going to change this whole scenario. So, for instance, for an example, this is just an example. Say worst case scenario, you do find yourself fired or getting laid off from a job, or your company closes down, or they downsize or whatever. If you find yourself out of a job, I feel like there's something by like a string of luck. But for me, I don't really believe in luck. I believe that things are divinely fated to happen. There's no coincidence, but I say all that to say something's going to quickly, I feel, turn around for you where you're going to find yourself or someone here, whoever story this is, because it won't be for everybody, but I'm picking up on someone not being out of work for long. If that does happen, someone's not going to be out of luck. Someone's not going to be out of a job for long. Something's going to quickly turn in your favor. Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's get some other messages for you guys for May 2025. Whatever offer that comes towards you guys, right at the heels of a potentially financial situation, this could come from someone close to you, someone that you already know. A lover, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a friend, a husband, a wife. What other messages do you have for Capricorn Collective Divine Spirit, May 2025? What else do they need to know at this time for May 2025? Okay, we have card number 78, which lowers down to 15, which lowers to a 6. So 78, 15, or 6 may be relevant to you guys in terms of numbers. We have find your target. Find your target. And it says, when you're in alignment with the universe, you will not miss your mark. Get clear on your desires and intentions. Exactly. That's another way that's going to help you strategize and plan and prepare and keep yourself on the right path. That'll end up eventually working out in your favor, is when you have clear desires and intentions. Be very specific in those intentions. And then we have number 17, take initiative. So 17 could be relevant, which lowers down to 8. 8 could also be relevant. It says, take initiative. Waiting for things to happen will not work. Make your own way forward to put yourself in a position to win. Yes. And I feel like you guys are going to have that. Because if there's one thing I know about Caps, y'all don't play about your bag. You do not play about your bag. You don't play about your job. You don't play about your position. You're a cardinal sign. So you are naturally going to take the initiative to get things going. So this is just reiterating that and confirming that you guys are going to be mentally, you're going to still have that mental fight to put yourself in a position to get yourself out of what may seem like a doom and gloom or a financial setback. Okay. I like that energy. It's that cardinal energy, you know. I want to check what the likely outcome will be for you guys for May 2025 with this energy already on the table. What is a likely outcome for Capricorn? Now, remember, guys, energy changes. Energy can change due to free will, but also there are some things that are divinely fated to happen that are out of our control, that are meant to happen as well. So keep that in mind. So, Holy Divine Spirit, what is a likely outcome for Capricorn Collective, May 2025? Please and thank you. Yes, I like that. You guys got the King of Wands in the upright. A natural born leader. You're going to have that King of Wands energy. You're going to get things going. You're going to get things done. You're going to be, you're going to have that vision. You're going to create that win for yourself, no matter what the situation is, whether it's a lost job, whether it's a financial setback, which, a loss of a job, of course, could create a financial setback. But either way, you're getting out of this with the King of Wands in the upright. You guys are born leaders, initiators, as I said. You're going to be making a way for yourself. You're going to get yourself out of this situation just by you being the GOAT, okay? I like this energy for you guys. Yes, and I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So, with that being said, Capricorn, that's the energies that I'm getting. With that said, let's get an affirmation for you guys as we close out. What is the affirmation that you want Capricorn to know at this time, Divine Spirit, as we close out? What's the affirmation for Capricorn Collective, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Yes, I know. That's not what was supposed to happen. Or I wasn't supposed to take those cards, I should say. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the affirmation for Capricorn Collective, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Thank you. We have, my life has great purpose. Yes, it does. My life has great purpose. All right, Cap. I won't even wish you luck because you won't need it, okay? But I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope that you found something helpful, Capricorn. As always, guys, I'm wishing you well and peace and blessings. Until the next upload, Ashe.